naturally take itself off once we get about 40 or 45.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm just going to get the speed up and then we'll go up. Someone's cutting the grass, that's helpful.
Whoa.
Off we go. And we're trying to avoid houses.
Yeah.
So that people don't complain. We're over 300 feet, so I get rid of the flaps. So I talk all the time when I'm doing this. Just reminds me of what I'm doing. Do a gentle turn to the left. And as we do so, your water will eventually come into play. You can probably feel me pressing the rudder pedals. What I'm trying to do is keep that ball in the middle of those sticks. And that means essentially we're like that rather than like that or like that as we go through the air. If we're like that or like that, we're presenting more resistance to the air, which sometimes you need when you're trying to land, because you want to come down more quickly. Bit misty, it should break up, so real water is directly off the nose now.
I can just...
So up at 1,000 feet, I can take off some of the power.
High traffic, Victor Lima lined up immediate departure, too late.
Let's just miss that white haze over there.
Yeah. Well, in the far distance. So you can see a line of hills beyond your water. That's the middle distance.
Okay.
Beyond that is the south coast. So we're pointing more or less at eastbourne.
Right. So is that the South Downs?
Yeah, that would be the South Downs. So the beginnings of them.
That's beautiful.
It is beautiful. Yesterday was just fantastic. It was utterly clear.
What's the sort of maximum wind speed that you don't want to be going up in? What's the sort of cut-off point for making that decision?
So take-off, it depends on whether it's down the runway or not. So if it was just down the runway, up to about 25 knots, so what's that, 30, 35 miles an hour, something like that. If it's across the runway, then maximum 15 knots. Obviously it's rarely straight down the runway, and rarely straight across the runway. But once you're up in the air, the wind tends to be calmer, and it doesn't really matter what the winds are when you're actually flying.
It's quite surreal, as in you don't feel like you're going as quick as you obviously are.
We're going about what's that, 90 miles an hour. I normally cruise at 85 knots, so it's about 100 miles an hour.
It doesn't feel like that at all.
So we'll just level off, and I will trim the aircraft. I'll just bring the power back. So now we're going at about 82, so just under 95 miles an hour. So I trim it off, then I shouldn't need to control the aircraft at all. It should just fly itself. It'll naturally be stable. There we go. So
not specifically autopilot, but
there is an autopilot. We're not using it.
You don't need to use that. It's just
So it's just naturally stable.
Fantastic.
And if it gets bushed by some air, which it will do, then it will right itself. Okay, so your turn. So just follow me through. So what I want you to do is use two fingers, whatever your dominant hand is, and feel what I'm doing. All right. First thing I'm doing is just looking at the gap between the horizon and the nose, the orange nose there.
Understood.
I'm just looking at that gap. It doesn't matter where you're looking, just whatever the gap is. I want to keep that gap the same. If I do that, I know that the aircraft is not going up or down. It's maintaining altitude. So at about 1,600 feet, we're going to keep it at about 1,600 feet. If I want to turn to the right, then I'm just doing a quick scan. I'm also looking on my radar, but you don't need to worry about that. Quick scan to see if anybody else is about, and I'm just doing a gentle turn. That's as much as you need, and it will turn. And I'm keeping that gap the same. If it starts dropping, I want to do something about it. If I want to straighten up, I just bring the stick back to the center. I do the same if I want to go left. Keeping the gap the same. Or trying to, bring it back to the center. If I want to go up, I just pull the stick back and the gap narrows, the nose comes up. And that's a sort of comfortable climb. Anything, you probably need to add some power, but we won't do that at the moment. Anything more than that just becomes uncomfortable because you can't see where you're going. And if we want to go down, prepare yourself for G-forces, we just push the stick away. and the gap opens up, and the nose drops, and we bring it back to where it was before. Okay, lost a bit of height, so we'll just regain a bit of height.
Okay.
That's beautiful blue water.
Yeah, lovely. So that is the accelerator you're essentially turning there, is it?
Well, so the power will determine our speed and our height.
Yeah.
But if I want to go up, I could just leave it.
Okay.
But I don't want to strain the engine, so I just give it a bit more power, and we can go up. I could go up much more gently, and it'll take longer to do it, but we don't need to. Okay, so we'll just level out, and you can have a go. So what I want you to do is just pick out something on the horizon.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what it is, somewhere around about the nose. Yeah, something on the horizon, and just go towards it. So you have control.
Okay. So to go off to the right or left, or literally?
When you're ready, do a turn, and keep a. We want to go. Eventually, we want to go left, but do a right-hand turn to start with. So the nose is dropping, I can see. So what do you do?
Pull it back.
Pull it up. Yeah, that's it, and pull it up as you do the turn as well. Pull it up. 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 That's better. Okay, now straighten out. So bring the stick back to the center. And straighten the wings out. The nose has dropped again, so just pull it up a bit. Cool, that's it. Now, we want to go all the way around to the left now. This time, when you do a 180-degree turn.
Okay.
If you sense the nose is dropping, pull the stick towards you. If it's going up as it is now, push it away gently. That's it, that's about the right gap. Keep that gap the same. Okay, perfect. Whilst you're doing that, I'm controlling the rudder, though I don't need much rudder today. We are dropping a bit, so just pull the stick up. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. This is what's known as a 1-minute turn. So it takes 1 minute to go through 180 degrees. It's about 5 degrees. We could turn at 60 degrees.
Okay.
That becomes uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So you only do it when you, well, I don't often do it at all, to be honest. I have to do it when I'm doing an annual test, but otherwise I don't.
Pretty sensitive, isn't it?
It's very sensitive, so it needs to be really subtle. That's why I say use 2 fingers. Because most people grab it, and they're tense.
Yeah.
To use 2 fingers, you can't really be tense. So if you just go back straight over pure water, over the reservoir end of pure water. Cool. Now, other aircraft do not have to use radio or a transponder. We have a transponder saying, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, to other aircraft and air traffic control.
Yep.
But you don't, there's no legal requirement. So you have to scan all the time.
Yeah. I saw those 2, what was it, you got a motor on your back and you got to shoot,
paragliders. Paragliders, yeah.
Got to keep an eye out for those, I guess.
Yeah. They don't tend to use transponders.
No.
Okay, so if you do another 45-degree turn, bring us around a bit.
I think this would be a perfect day if I could just have my way. See, there's nothing I'd rather do than be with you doing nothing in love when that to-do list stays on. Time is obligations to know. Then be with you doing nothing. I love to watch stars drift like the clouds in the sky. There's nothing I'd rather do than be with you doing nothing.
Down to about, by the time we land, to about 45 knots. So we are now dropping. Okay, and I want you to just steer over the tree line into that yellow field. As you do so, we'll drop. I'm just controlling the rudders. The rudders become now more important because we're slowing down. That's fine. I don't mind if we're losing altitude. Somebody going into another airfield. We're using a common frequency. So we're at 500 feet. Once we get to the centre of this field, we're just going to turn towards the runway, which is just here. Okay, so just do a gentle turn to our left. That's it. That's as much as you need. Bring it back a little bit. It'll come round naturally. Just come round to the runway heading. Perfect. Perfect. What we're aiming for is the junction where we took off. So see the taxiway that goes off to the right? Yeah, we're aiming for that. So we're just going to point the nose at that point. So you just feel what I'm doing as I do it now. Okay, so don't resist what I'm doing. The rudders have become much more important. We're going slowly, coming down nicely. We're at about 59 knots now. Try not to exert pressure on the rudders. We're just going to keep it steady now. It will eventually come down. And as we come down, I'm just pulling the nose up. That will slow it down even more. Just like the float. There we are. So we landed about 42 knots. Which is perfect. 40 to 45 knots. This, with full flaps, this will stall at 36 knots. Right. So we obviously want to be above that speed. We're landing. So there you are.
Brilliant. Amazing. Thank you so much.